Hey, what's going on, you guys? Ghost here, and today I'm bringing us a quad feed with every gun here in Infinite Warfare. So there's only one exception to this video, and that's the fact that I don't have the axe melee weapon because it's supply drop only, and unfortunately I was not lucky enough to get out of a supply drop, so I can't get a quad feed with the axe. I can't show it off here in this video, so I hope you guys don't mind that at all. That's just the only exception. I do have the new weapons, the UDM as well, the RVN, I believe they're called, the new AR and the new pistol. I do have those ones because of course everybody can get those new weapons, but as for the axe, it's supply drop only, unfortunately. So I hope you guys all don't mind that. I do have a quad feed with a knife, so it's pretty much the same thing, right? Don't they have the same exact stats, just a reskin? So hope you don't mind that once more again. But let's get started here with the assault rifles first of all. And by the way, this video was definitely inspired by Merc Music, because if you don't know, Merc Music does have a series going on. It's been going on for a long time. It's of course called a quad feed with every gun. He's been doing it since COD 4 and up, so World at War, MW2, Black Ops, and so on and so forth. He has had some help as well in that series, and this is gonna be just mainly me. All the clips here are just me getting quad feeds with every single gun here in IW, which I think that's pretty insane to think about, considering you have one single person just using every gun in the entire game, going for a clip, just going for a quad feed, which I think that's just really crazy to think about. But by the way, this is the new AR clip. And the thing with this one is it's split because someone connected, but it's still a quad feed. And that's the thing with only some of these clips here in this video. That's just one exception that I gotta say. Isn't it still a quad feed if it's split? Because it's still a quad, it's still a 4-piece in the feed, no matter what if it's split. That's what I'm gonna take here in this video, because even though it's not even though some of the clips here in this video aren't clean, they're just not interrupted, I gotta say it's still considered, in my opinion, a quad feed, because you're getting 4 people quad and it's in the feed. So only some of these clips here are split, not all of them. Most of them here, the majority, practically all of them, but I think 4 clips are just, they're all clean quad feeds. But that's all I gotta point out. Hope you guys don't mind that, because there definitely is some guns that I just could not handle enough. Oh my gosh, the Howitzer, the KBS Longbow, and just some other weapons were just so tough to get quad feeds with. And also, that's just one thing too, just there's some weapons that are just the absolute worst of the worst that you really don't see getting used, and it's just so crazy. I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about later on here in this video. But like I said earlier, this video was inspired by Merc Music, and as well, when I was going through my Infinite Warfare clips to make a montage, I was noticing that, wow, I have so many quad feeds with most of the guns here in IW, and I'm let me see if I literally have a quad feed with every gun in the game. And I noticed that I only needed a few guns left to get quad feeds with, and those were the Hailstorm pistol, the EMC pistol, the Howitzer, the P-Law, the Spartan, the knife, the KBS Longbow, the Widowmaker, and the EBR. Those were the only few guns left that I needed quad feeds with, and I would actually have a quad feed with every gun in the game, which I was okay, then I'll just start going for this if that's the case. And I was wow, that's crazy to think about. And plus, I was inspired by Merc Music to do this as well, because his videos are they're just so crazy and they're so fun to watch. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. And this pistol quad feed here with the EMC, I got this actually last night. This was the last pistol I had to do, and I was playing I wasn't playing hardcore at first. I was first of all playing a drop zone. I just could not get it at all whatsoever. So I'm screw this, I want to go to hardcore, and literally, not joking, hardcore first game on with the EMC pistol, I got it, which I'm okay, that's awesome, let's go. I don't have to use it ever again to get a quad feed with, and that was definitely pretty nice for me. As well, drop zone is currently going on right now as we speak, which is super nice for me and just many people who want to go for quad feeds and just go for clips, because that game mode is just so amazing for going for clips, because you always have an idea of where the enemies are going to be at, since pretty much everybody goes to the drop zone to get a care package, and that could just count for a quad feed, or just like an insane clip if you just get it right. If you flank your round like I'm doing right here with this EVR clip. I got this like I think a few months ago when they first added drop zone in. It was a rolling quad feed. I barely got it, like that the entire day. I was going for the EVR quad feed. I wanted to get the sniper mode quad feed, like not the AR mode, because that would be too easy, and I wanted to challenge myself, so that's why I got it with like the bomber, the sniper mode of the EVR instead, and I got it in drop zone, which was super nice. I was so happy. And right here, this is a split quad feed right here, rolling split, but I still got it. It was still a quad in the kill feed, which I'm going to consider it to be a quad feed still. And that was actually 2 days ago I got it. I was going for it all day too, and I was so proud of myself to finally get it because it was so tough. I kept on getting triples, and I just kept on coming so close, and I was just like, I was so happy when I got it right there. And here is a split, split rolling quad feed with a knife. I barely got it, but you could still see that it was a quad feed right there. And here with the Howitzer, I'm not sure about this. This is honestly the best I could do with it. I meleeed 2 people with the Howitzer itself, and I got 2 people with it. I'm like, should I have this in? Because the Howitzer is, in my opinion, literally the worst gun in the game. It's crazy bad. It's so hard to use. I've used it for like 3+ hours trying to get a quad feed with it. I've gotten so many triples, and I'm like, honestly, I'm done. I'm just gonna keep this here because it's the best I got, to be honest. Just if you go ahead right now, go use the Howitzer for like 5 hours, 3+ hours, and you just specifically try your absolute best to get a quad feed with it, you're gonna go insane because it's such a terrible gun, guys. It's so garbage. I hate to say it, but it's probably one of the worst guns ever in any single Call of Duty game. It's that terrible. I'm not over exaggerating, it's that bad. But right here, I was debating whether or not I should keep this as well, because I did get a 3-in-1, but the thing was, the Spartan of course destroyed the car, and the car got 2 people, but it's still like from this Spartan itself. And just as well, when I got that triple, this 4th guy right here, he had trophy system. I'm like, no, why'd you have trophy system? And I was so salty, but I still punched him, and that's the best I could do as well with this Spartan. Hope you guys all don't mind that one. But going to the classic guns here, the classic guns, they're so much fun to use, and they're like, most of them are actually pretty good. They're all really good to use, and it definitely brings back some nostalgia. This M1 quad feed, or just rather the M1 5 on screen, was pretty insane. This was, I believe, in tactical TDM before they nerfed the M1, because beforehand the M1 actually just one-shotted, which was just insane in tac TDM. And right there was just an insane UMP 45 turn on for the quad feed as well. I was just so surprised. That's definitely like one of the perks that you get for playing on the highest sensitivity here in Call of Duty. But in this clip here, I did take it from one of my montages. It was a rolling intervention quad feed, and this one too, it does look pretty weird because it was edited into a montage, but this is a quad feed with intervention once more again. And then here's a G18 quad feed, pretty clean, very nice, a Kendall G18. And that wraps it up, guys, with a quad feed with every gun here in Infinite Warfare. But of course, there were some exceptions. I don't have the axe, and that is a gun, or that's a weapon rather, here in this game that I don't have, that I can't get a quad feed with. And then plus some clips, not all of them, just some of them, like I think there were probably 4 or 5 clips here. They were split, but I still consider them to be a quad feed, and I hope you guys don't mind that as well. But this video took so long to make, and I just hope it turned out great, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.
Our adversaries have regained the upper hand.